is Wedding Wednesday, and one part of your big day includes makeup.
Yes, lots of pictures. You know, weddings, it's not like an hour thing, you know what I mean? We're talking hours and hours, so you want it to last, and that is where we turn to makeup artist Leslie Metcalf for some advice. Leslie, it's so good to see you. Thank you.
Great to be here. I love talking wedding makeup. It's my favorite.
You're right into it. I mean, wedding season, it's picked up already for you.
It has. It has. It started a few weeks ago, and we are going forward for a few months. We're in the thick of it.
Well, and Leslie, the thing about, you know, anyone with expertise in makeup like you, when you book up fast.
I do.
So there may be some brides that are just running into issues finding someone to be able to help them. And, and maybe they're like, okay, I'm just going to have to do it myself.
Yes.
Share some advice with them. What would you recommend that they need to do?
So Susan and I were talking before this, and I always say your makeup is only as good as your skin is. So if you are planning to do your makeup yourself, go ahead and get yourself into a good skincare routine, number one. So if you have a lot of acne or texture in your skin, you might want to seek out a dermatologist, get some products, you know, going in your regimen, and that can really help. But if you're on a consistent skincare routine, you're washing your face, you're using high quality products, hyaluronic acid, moisturizer. I say those every segment I say hyaluronic acid, but it's so important. So you want to include those in your skincare routine. I would say that is first and foremost. You want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin.
And most brides are nervous and stressed out anyway.
Yes.
And that can really affect your skin.
It can.
So I like that you say take care of your skin. And maybe even when you get engaged, start these skincare products. Don't do anything the day before, trying anything new, or the day of your wedding. Don't try something new.
That's exactly right. Do not do that. You know, don't go get a spray tan a couple days before and you've never had a spray tan. Don't do it. You know, you've got to plan for this stuff. So you're exactly right. Don't add any new products in that you haven't used before the day of.
Okay, let's say that we've got some brides that are watching, Leslie, and they hear what you're saying, but they're like, okay, I don't know where to start, right? They're going to the makeup store and they're looking and they're like, okay, well, maybe this, maybe this. They don't know what products to get. Anything that you recommend that you love?
Yes. Okay, well, you want to start your makeup. Let's say that, like you said, you've already planned. It's the day of. What are we going to use? You're going to moisturize your skin. You want a good moisturizer, and you want a primer. So back in the day, primers used to be to fill pores only and to kind of blur things out, but there are so many primers on the market. So if you are dry, you want a hydrating primer. If you have a lot of pores and you're oily, you want a more mattifying primer. But you definitely want to prime your skin the day of, not just your face, your neck, your chest. Make sure your eyelids are primed as well for eyeshadow. So yeah, that's what you're looking for prep. A foundation, you want to stay away from anything that has skincare in it, sunscreen in it. That can kind of cause some flashback with photos. So you want to stick to long-lasting, long-wear foundations.
And this kind of goes back to what we were just talking to, but do you recommend maybe practicing before the wedding day? Let's try what is it I want to use, and try to do so that you can recreate it on your wedding day a lot easier.
That's exactly right. You want to do a trial. I mean, I have clients come to me for trials, so if you're doing it yourself, definitely practice. Take some pictures of yourself. Have somebody take pictures of you. See how that's looking on a camera. Yes. So make sure you're not too shiny, because camera can really cause a lot of flashback with that. So you want to make sure you're setting that makeup really well with a powder.
That is a great idea.
Do you have any recommendations for any good eyeliners or mascaras that won't run? Because
there's gonna be a lot of crying that day.
Even when you attend, you know what I mean. You got to take the tissues, but when you're the bride or the groom, you know, I mean, you can shed some tears. It's an emotional day during vow time. What do you suggest as far as
always a waterproof mascara, of
That's
course.
The go-to.
And you guys have heard it here. I've mentioned plenty of times the Maybelline Sky High in the waterproof is perfect. And here's a little tip too: if you're a bride bride and you are going to be applying a false lash anyway, go light on the mascara. You don't have to go too heavy on the mascara because you're popping on a false lash. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good tip too. These are wonderful tips.
Yeah.
Now, if someone, they decide, okay, I need Leslie, I cannot do it myself, how do they get in touch with you?
Instagram is typically how people reach out. Facebook, any kind of messenger, they can get on. I'm on all platforms of social media, so they can reach me there or email me. It's on all of my social media. Yep. Makeup by Leslie Midkiff.
And
Wonderful.
I know you do a lot of tutorials too. And we've got your QR code there on the screen that's going to do a direct connection with Leslie.
That's right.
Have you done wedding makeup tutorials to show people?
Scan that QR code. I did our very own Lisa's makeup for a bridal tutorial. So yeah, WSAZ's morning anchor.
Oh,
she is on there on the bridal tutorial that I did. So that's on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep. Complete walkthrough on how I apply. So if you're a bride, check that out. I give product description, how to apply it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming
Always so
in.
helpful.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah, we all learned something, I feel like.
I'm happy to be here.
It was great.
Good.
Great to have you here, Leslie. Good to see you.
Happy to be here. You're welcome.
After the break, I'm